guys, here you are in this majestic forest. Let's see, where was I at?
It's a little less majestic in this area. A little charred, bloody body parts.
It's a little worn. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, you feel free to continue on.
Great.
I had to remember how to game pause everybody. They used to be able to hover over this pause icon and just click it as the GM, but that doesn't work for me anymore. I have to apparently use F4. I think that'll pause you.
Just don't press Alt.
Right. Yeah, that is a dangerous key to put anything on.
Grimlow's traveling with weapons back out. Since we're still looking for a troll.
Yep.
I will lead the way since Elmer so dutifully made a couple shots for us.
Constant, did you see the text channel?
Stay at the back this
Epic. That's epic. You got the deer.
Yeah. Do you take the deer with you on the way?
I'm gonna leave that up to Cyril. Is that the name? Sorry.
Oh, Cyrilla. Yeah.
Cut what I can that's going to be salvageable of it.
Okay. Yeah. You hack off the haunches. Really. I mean, you get the most meaty bits that you can get. Probably a back strap's real easy to get out of there. Probably the best part anyway.
Tenderized too.
Yeah. Always tenderized.
Wrap it up in whatever skin's left that I can use and put in the backpack.
Okay. Yeah, easily done. You dress the meat and you have it ready to go, ready to carry.
So Elmer's gonna be in the back to avoid getting shot at.
Not the front this time. Okay, makes sense.
I'm gonna be in the next to the back, just far enough so that if somebody's sneaking up front, I don't give away the position that we're coming before the person up front.
Oh, I see.
Cool.
Okay.
Can see that they're there.
Yeah, I think your big guy is actually pretty. He's not loud, I would say, if I remember right.
Well, I know, but I'm still tall, so
that's true.
I can do something about that.
don't touch me.
Oh, it doesn't require touch.
Yeah. Don't you? No, thank you.
Okay, you guys can continue. Follow the trail.
Oops.
This path through the wood.
I do it somewhat stealthily as I go from bush to bush and tree root.
Kind of scouting a little. Yeah, you head up here and you can't help but notice these giant cross ruts or whatever this is. Then you see before you a gruesome scene off to the slight, well, back to the east again.
Oh dear. I move in to investigate this viscera.
You head in and you see what you see. The ruins of a cart. Corpses of cart-drawn animals. Unidentified racks of bone. One of the carts is lodged in a tree off to the side as if it was tossed. A number of them have broken tongue and axles. One of them has a large rock laying against the wheel.
As if
Another large rock. Yeah, it looks like it's crushed from the side. It had smashed into this cart. There's another one a little further on.
Grimlau throws his just shield and sword up, just in the air, completely exasperated. This cart, there's goats, and they not even give us pig.
I don't think this is the card we'll be receiving.
No. Well, anything fresh beyond this meat here that is just feeding the flies? Like, boxes or papers or anything that could have identified what this was?
Let's see. Do you have you can search through some of this stuff and see if you find anything. Sure. Do you have senses or observe?
I
Observation.
believe I have observed. Yep, I got observation.
Either of those could suffice for what you want to do, depending on how you're doing it. Senses is good for just noticing, finding stuff, just looking around at things. Observation is trying to put two and two together to figure out the why.
I'm putting two to two, and they gotta just trying to find identifying papers and see if these be merchants or farmers, local farmers. Or
Okay,
they
yeah.
have travel papers. That would mean that they're probably traveling merchants or just.
Yeah, so you're looking through some of the parts of what's left here, trying to see if there's anything left behind to even identify them. So go ahead and roll me up search for me. Or observation, sorry. I think that's what you wanted to use.
5.
Oh, you rolled it twice.
Oh,
You
I
should
have a
roll the 8
+1
first,
also.
Actually.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 first, but it's a 7 because I still have the +1 from weapon stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you I'll tell you what, you notice some things. There's an extra compartment in the back of one of these wagons.
What's this inside?
When you slide open the compartment, that's what you find right here.
A bottle and some plants. Elmer, what is this bottle? Is it arcane or is it liquor?
Let me see that.
And these, I assume the plants are from the cabinet, not just like terrain clipping through.
Yes, they're not the terrain. That's a good question though, given how Yak does stuff. They're like a bundle of herbs of some sort. They have a very interesting smell to them. You notice.
Interesting.
Does he get
Elmer,
hungry
take a look at-
the more he smells it?
Would I consider this wacky?
Wacky. I don't know. Not the smell of it.
Does it make you hungry? Okay.
Maybe if
May
Elmer
I-
goes lights fire to it, I can answer those questions. And that's not too far off here, guys. So I'd stand back if I were you. He's close.
I do recognize, or I have poison use. So if I recognize them, maybe as a
Yes,
a
you
knowledge
do.
for poison.
And with that, you can roll that check for me when you start checking
Okay.
those herbs out. You start rolling the herbs around. You hand the bottle to Elmer. Elmer, you take a look at this. You can make me an arcane check. Make me an arcana check. Arcana lore.
Alright.
2. You gotta beat a 6. You two also have to be 6. Oh man, so close, Elmer. Sneak snuck, you beat my roll. Elmer, you're like so close. You're like 1 off from a tie.
Yeah, I think this is just liquor.
If you want, remember at the very beginning, you guys received some tokens from
Break for good luck. That's right.
It's a break for good luck. If you think that this is a time where you would like some good luck to be able to know what the bottle is, you can break your token. Just as a reminder that you do have
Can
it.
I break it for luck? But not to know what it is, but to drink it.
Wait, say that again.
What?
You want to do it? You want to do it?
Wow, he wants to go all in.
I want to break the thing for my luck and then drink from the bottle instead of figuring out what it is.
Okay. You break the token, and you taste a little bit from the bottle. and it tastes just like Dawn soap to you.
Cilantro.
I've heard that some people think cilantro tastes very soapy, but that doesn't work on me. I don't know.
I just think soap tastes delicious.
You just eat soap, period. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Tastes very soapy. It's very. I don't know. It's kind of filmy. It kind of has like a something to it. There's something to it. Oh, it reminds Elmer of softening, like softener. An oil-based softener. Let's see. Snick Snuck, you take a look at the herbs. And you actually recognize these herbs after you start looking at them, smelling them. It was the smell that gave it away. But these herbs, they can be turned into a paste, if you will, that when contacted with somebody can put them into a deep unwaking sleep for about 8 hours.
Ah.
Matter of fact, you know exactly how to do that with these particular herbs. And you have enough for 3 doses with these herbs.
Sweet.
So you don't find any merchant papers. You do find, like I said, the softener, whatever you want to call it, something that's oily and soft, softening, and then you have these herbs. Certainly looks like something went down here, some kind of encounter.
That softening stuff wouldn't be used to turn the stuff into paste. The two are separate commodities.
I think maybe it's so that the troll can wear a skin suit. It puts the lotion on the skin.
Oh no!
Get ready.
Oh no!
Let's see. Does anybody have any kind of, like, I don't know, survival tracking?
I have survival
Yes.
plains and mountains. That's about it. No forest. Wait, are these? Do I find that? Wait, on my character sheet? Because I feel like there's more skills on my in-game sheet than the one you linked me.
I rolled a 7.
There might be more line items. I don't know if there's more skills.
I keep hitting that, man.
Mark, Cirilla is pretty sure that whatever happened here came this way. There was an attack. And then whatever remained here was drug off in this direction. You also find troll footprints.
You know,
How many sets?
Flickers is very
Just one.
strange.
One set.
May want to try reconnecting, Elmer. You sound weird.
Is the rest of this line just a road that goes towards what is like a ravine or a river?
The track where the
This
prints
thing?
go is this way. That ravine-looking thing, yeah, that you're talking about is kind of where I was telling Cirilla. It looks like something came from this direction,
Ah, gotcha.
like as if dragging some heavy stuff.
Is this better?
Yes.
Yes. And then things happened here, and then it looks as if something went this way.
I'm gonna take a quick peek just up at this ravine.
Okay.
Does it appear like it came out of the water?
Yeah, and that water is flashing, isn't it? I wonder why it's doing that.
If you have the ray
It's not
tracing
doing
on,
it on my
it'll
side.
probably do it.
No, I was fiddling with that to show somebody some stuff. And then I turned it off, and I think, maybe it did this stupid thing on water here.
Yeah, for me, it just looks like water. Nothing great
Yeah,
going on.
it's good for me too. But I
Oh,
do
good,
know
okay.
that if I use ray tracing, sometimes the water will freak out.
Flickers, yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. That is odd. I wonder why it's only flickering for me. I don't have that stuff on now. Hmm. Well, that's fine. If you don't see it, that's fine.
It looks beautiful.
So, yeah. You guys get to the... You guys, let's see, what was I saying? Oh, did you move your character up there and move back already?
I did.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was looking for it. Like, where'd you go? Okay, yeah, you, that's basically what you see, is what you see when you went over there.
Did the track come out of the water? Or did it continue along the bank?
Oh, it came out of the water.
Alright. I alert the folks that whatever made this track possibly aquatic or lives, is at home in the water to some degree.
Grimlow's just gonna stand around waiting for everybody in the direction that they're gonna presumably
You done
head.
playing with that trash?
Alright, I'm just tucking the bottle under my arm and following after the others.
Okay. You continue on.
I'm stupid.
What?
There, yeah, I was like, why do I only move so short? That's because I still have that box taped up out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
You have to,
Only
you gotta
moving
turn
10
that off.
meters at a
If
time.
yeah, that happens to me sometimes when I'm running NPCs. I can't remember why I had them on. I had the thing on. They don't feel too bad. You guys head on. You head down the ruts. Cirilla, since you're here, you see something out in the bushes. Out there.
Looks like a statue.
Uh-oh. When I hear it looks like a statue, do I know anything as a dwarf about what that might mean? Considering the
I don't know.
quarry we were looking for?
Maybe you'd have to come see the statue.
I go over to Sorella, and Sorella says a statue.
I want to come over as well. Is there anything I can tell with my background in history?
Sure.
I don't
Yeah,
see the
possibly.
statue.
It's right over here.
I think I know what kind of statue you're looking for, but yeah, when you come up on it, it's not the statue you were thinking. It's not as big as you would be thinking. If I'm
It
tracking your thoughts.
Not a petrified troll, petrified from the sun.
Hey, look, the sun just went down, guys. Oh no. Yeah, man. I thought about it. But... All right, so you visibly see Snick Snook like take a big deep sigh of relief. Elmer, make me a history check. That's an interesting thought. This would be like a 2, I think. Let's see, you have to beat a 7. Looks like I rolled a 5, so 5, 2, 7.
I
You
got
get a
9.
Okay, even grades, yeah. So you, you take a look at the statue. It looks very interestingly made. It's covered in some lichen and stuff out here, but I mean, it looks very detailed. It's like fully up armored, and it is in a gnomish style that has not been seen for a couple centuries.
To me, this looks like a gnomish statue of.
Kind of looks like a gnome that got turned into stone.
At least it's very old, given the conditions of it.
I'm gonna do a crafting check on it. See what I can ascertain.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for tracks of a troll.
I do
Grimlow's
think your theory is interesting.
hanging around on the
Annoying.
periphery, just watching everybody's back. Do you have a chicken in your lap, or is that the ambience?
You
If
you know,
we hear that,
Grimlow was thinking, he's like, man, I hear chicken. What do I hear chicken?
is this an extremely lifelike statue?
You take a look, and you know, it's covered in lichen and things like that, but it does not look like it's lost a lot of anything. Like, it's not too worn or weathered. It looks very detailed.
Fucking cockatrice, really? Sorry, that's out of character.
Well, we hear some chickens. Everything's fine, folks. It's just a very nice statue out in the middle of nowhere.
I do think your theory is interesting, though. It is very detailed.
Don't look to your left.
Why not?
Cirilla, maybe toughness check. You have to beat me at 12. If you have resistance magic, now's the time. Okay. Speeding past you all, Cirilla looks aside and says, "Don't look left." And then you see her turn to stone.
What?
Something speeds up, clucks a few times, speeds around here, and then speeds off into the woods.
Oh boy.
Cool, well, good game, guys. See you guys later.
Wait, you
Let
said
me
that
see if I
potion's
can
like
do-
a softening agent, right?
Are you talking to Elmer?
Uh-huh.
Well, it tastes like soap, so it's not liquor. Guess we could try pour it.
Let's
Pour it
try
on her.
pouring a little bit onto Cirilla, see if it... in worst
Grimlow's
case,
gonna
it polishes up the stone a bit.
Grimlow's
look
gonna
pretty.
run up and what happened?
And-
And tap Cirilla on the head gently with the flat side of his axe.
He got turned to stone, as you might see,
Uh,
so please be careful.
Your axe rings out, or it tunks like as if it's hitting stone.
I think you might have cracked it a little. So I want to open the bottle and pour a little on her head.
start to pour some of the liquid on her, and it just kind of like slowly starts to ooze down Cyrilla's form. And where it does, you can see the stone-like exterior start to soften. You see her skin starting to calm back a bit, as if you'll need the whole bottle to deal with this.
You know what the worst part is? The only reason why I saw it was because it had a red head.
I worked hard at hiding it in the bushes. And that was the trigger. See who says something about it first. Not the hearing.
Motherfucking cockatrice.
All right. Do you continue to pour the bottle over Cyrilla?
Yes.
Okay, you empty the contents over her form, and once again, like the stuff just kind of washes it off, like oil breaking away dirt from the bottom of a greasy pan. And Cyrilla is once again back. Cyrilla, you the only thing you remember was seeing like a chicken. Like the last thing you remember seeing a chicken. And now you're covered in like soapy, greasy stuff.
You should have used it on the gnome.
That would have been your other character if they did.
I can try another thing.
Did you see where that chicken went?
It ran off after it.
Good.
Sorta,
Thank God.
it sort of turned you to stone. Alright, question. Can I use this spelling on the statue?
You can make me an arcane lore check. See if you know if that would be successful or not.
I don't think I know.
You are uncertain if it will work or not. The only thing you could do is try.
Alright, let me throw it in the group. Should I try to dispel any potential magic that this statue might hold?
If you think that would have an effect on petrification, I don't see why not.
Yeah,
And if
it's
there's
a bit
any
of a
left in the
toss-up.
bottle, perhaps we can put a little bit onto his head. Well, that might make it even worse, though, if part of it's alive.
Grimlau shakes his head no. What if it not good thing?
I mean, you're 3 times its size. You're not getting all scared on me, are you?
We should probably kill it.
It's like having two
All right.
marks in the party.
I suppose I'll just leave the statue alone and we'll...
What was that?
So this is like having two marks in the party.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Finally, somebody who's reasonable.
Alright, I
Alright,
suggest we just leave the statue alone.
Okay, I'm going to start looking for tracks of this damn troll.
Okay. Okay. You are probably going to find these tracks because my roll is really crappy. Yep. Okay. You do find some signs. You see what direction the troll went. Maybe it was at this point. Maybe it was raining or something, but you can clearly see some footprints. So do you? The thing is it's late now. You guys are getting extremely tired from your journey. The fact that you didn't rest all the way into the night before. So if you skip and move on, you're going to be suffering from like a level of exhaustion, which is going to be some negatives to your stuff.
Well, what better place to camp than next to our little golem here?
Let's just hope that chicken doesn't pay us a nightly visit.
That's also a good point. Although if we remember to keep our eyes closed.
I'll place the straw hat over my face when I sleep.
Yeah, I'll pull out my spare eye patch and put it over my other eye.
I take first watch. You go sleep.
I don't think you should watch. Just listen.
He nods. Walks over and stands next to the statue.
Okay.
This gnome looks a little badass. I think we should take him with us once we find that troll.
Just like lug this 800-pound statue or whatever it is. At this
It's
point, right?
okay.
It's made of solid stone.
In case we find any more soap.
Yep. Never know. Yeah. Okay. You guys managed to
Well, wait. When everyone goes to sleep, Grimlow's going to knock the statue over. Or try to, assuming it's not somehow affixed to the ground.
It is not. No. I mean, with enough force, it'll move. And you
Okay.
have lots of force, so it's easier for you.
Just knocks it over. All done.
It is now sideways statue. Okay. So if you guys are doing any watch shifts, whoever wakes up next will find that the statue is turned sideways, laying on its side. It is also resting with you.
Can I take the next shift after?
Sure.
In that case, is there any damage done to the statue?
No, I mean, it's stone. Looks like it was laying down.
Grimlaw is sleeping with his head in a bush.
That's good, though.
Can I put it upright, or is it too heavy for me?
Oh, yeah, it's way heavy. Too heavy for you. If you aren't deadlifting 600, you're not budging it.
Then I'll just keep listening. Not using my eyes. Though I probably can't see anything anyways.
No, it's pretty dark. It's
Not
kind of
funny.
human thing. What? What's not funny? Just listening to the night sounds. That's all.
Yes.
Elmer's
Averting my
acutely
eyes
aware.
from everywhere, everything that I could potentially
from
see.
everywhere. I think it's called closing them.
Turning them inward.
Okay, well, let's see. Time passes. You guys do manage to get through like a not so restful night, but enough to not get a bunch of penalties, right? You're nervous as you sleep for sure. The sun comes up. Cyrilla is able to track these prints and bring you to the location. Yeah, so you guys go with Cyrilla. She tracks you out to the new place. Go ahead and if you haven't found your character already, go ahead and find your character. Yes, you can you can fire up the rest of your stuff. It's been a day. You got a good rest. For your spirit points, they're basically going to fill to max for your health, if you have taken damage prior, you can give yourself a D6 toughness check to see how much, if any, you recover for the night. Oh my God, Grimloud blew up. 6. Yeah, you're
Jesus
just
Christ.
gonna heal to full. You just healed to full.
I only
You also
needed
get your
3, dang
next. Yeah, yeah. Well, you got that from the bonus, and then you blew the roll up. Elmer's gonna get back 6. Grimloud's at full, regardless. And you get your use of second wind back again. You can use that as an action even in battle.
Okay.
Something that I forgot to mention too. If you are, you know how you got impaired or whatever, you were basically
Right.
secondarily impaired. There's like 3 levels of it. There's slightly impaired, then there's impaired, slightly impaired, impaired, very impaired, or severely impaired. And that's like -1, 2, 3. So you can shake that off with a health check. If you take a turn to try that, it's not always successful. But if you have something like second wind or somebody heals you with magic or something like that, it immediately shakes off like you were beat down in the UFC and a rocked kind of effect. So you can shake that off with second wind actually. I just had forgotten you had that on your sheet.
All good. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so here you are, and based on Sorella's tracking, it looks like these stuff goes this way. And you've already scouted up ahead a little bit and know that there's a cave entrance.
Oh my. What is that rock?
Which one?
The big rock that appears to be holding back the lake.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a
Yep.
big rock.
Cool.
I guess we need to make our way down there.
I think we're about to be pit against each other as gladiators in the Colosseum over there.
I'd like to point out I took no damage last time we fought.
Mm.
And I suggest you go in first.
Yeah, that Colosseum-like effect over there, that's actually how this world generated that. I was kind of curious why it did that, but...
So what's the way down?
You tell me. How do you
Straight.
want to get down
Straight? Yeah, after you.
there? Woo!
I'm gonna look a little more.
Face first.
Find you later.
Yeah, straight is about 27 meters down. I don't know if you want to jump off. Get it.
I mean, this
Okay.
looks like I don't know if this is like a rocky path down over here, or if this is like smooth or what.
I think Grimlow
Um,
should just use his shield as a sled.
What if we walked across the rock over here and then went to where it's tiered? Like climbed down those steps of way over there on the horizon?
Okay. That's what I was looking for, the way down.
Wouldn't we have to go over top the cave?
Where's the cave?
Oh, you can't see it?
It's over on the right.
Oh, okay. It's behind the... Okay.
I think it's where those two bones.
Okay, yeah. I see the cave now. All right, got it.
It's got a mailbox.
It's got a mailbox?
Yeah, sorry. See, you were talking about the bone sticking out. I was like, yeah, that's the mailbox.
Okay. Yeah, it blends in pretty well, but I see him now.
Okay. So how do you guys want to get down, or do you want to go across the rock? Is that what you're thinking, or go down the rock?
I was thinking go across and then where it is, those steps on the horizon.
That sounds reasonable.
Over there.
Okay, going across the rock is easier than going down the rock. Going across here is what I would call like an athletics check 1. Actually, no, it's probably 0. Just athletics check 0. So it'd be like my d6 against your athletics if you have it. If you don't, it'll just default to your agility anyway.
I'll err on the side of the water rather than the side of 25 meters.
Okay, well, that's fair. Good point. So you lean more that way as you're kind of going across?
Mm-hmm.
You sure you know what's in the water?
Well, I know it's not 25 meters of air.
You know, that's actually a very good point. I'm going the other way. Besides,
Which
going
way?
down is easier than going up.
Which other way are you going?
Over this rock instead of the.
Oh, okay. So you can try to slide down to that rock, and then walk across it, and then climb up the other side.
Yeah, that seems like it's riskier to me. But you do you, bro.
I'm not built
Looking
for
down,
climbing.
looking down at that, it looks like you could slide down there. That's a different sort of athletics check. That's probably a 1 or a 2. So kind of trying to controlled slide yourself to make sure you don't have something go wrong.
Well, I have no athletics, but we'll try.
Okay. Let me roll. I got a 2, so 2 and 1 is 3. So you have to beat a 3. Oh, you got a 2. Okay, well,
You can always grab that tree right there and use it as a something to hold on to as you.
Well-
Well, I don't think the tree is gonna save me here.
so you start to go down, and you ever see the Price is Right? You ever watch Price is Right growing up?
Plinko.
Yeah. Do you ever see Plinko?
The price is. I
I
don't know.
have
That,
seen Plinko.
Oh no.
You
I've
ever seen
not
Plinko?
seen the
I don't know if it plays
Price
in
is
in the Netherlands. I have no idea. Okay, well, you
I know what Plinko is. That's what I know.
you do. Okay. Well,
all right.
much
Well,
like
I
Plinko,
don't. Also, explain the Price is Right analogy because I don't know what Plinko is.
Oh, okay. Well, Price is Right. So Plinko is one of the games you play on the Price is Right, right?
Price is Right is a
Price is
TV
Right
show
is a
in
game
America.
show.
Game show that's been on
old
since
game
70s.
show, America. Yeah. Plinko. The contestants stand at the top of a giant, like, I don't know,
Pegboard.
highly decorated pegboard, and they take a little disc, and they're trying to get the disc to hit in the prize slots at the very bottom, or the money slots, right, so they can win big. But they don't know where this is going to go. So you drop the disc, and it bounces all around the pegboards stuff as it gets to the bottom, and then finally lands somewhere in one of the slots. That's kind of what happens to Elmer.
And in which slot do I land?
The troll's
Good
mouth.
question. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Roll a d6. If you get a 1, you're in the water. If you get a 6, you right off the cliff. If you get the other stuff in the middle, you'll be to various sides of the boulder here. Oh no. Elmer with the 6. All right, so you were doing a controlled slide. So it's not like you jumped off 20 and hit 27 meters down, but it's like you slid on your ass through gravel 27 meters down. So
Probably gonna have to
That's
replace
wet.
those robes.
And everybody else went across the rock.
somehow you only took 2 points of bodily harm and got to the bottom, though your buns are very
Yeah, no
Very
sitting
well,
for like a
toasted.
week.
I slipped on my stairs once without any pants, and I regretted that. Let me tell you.
It's
Uh,
not just my bad knees.
No, not anymore.
I can't stand and I can't sit now.
Oh man. Hope you got a spell for that. Levitation.
I do have levitation.
Preparation H spell.
I also have reconstruction, but it probably only goes for objects.
Hey, you need to probably break that softening bottle and start rubbing it on your backside. Whatever you got left.
Softener.
Yeah.
Baby oil.
I don't know. Oh boy. All right, so I think you guys, you were going across the other place. I was
Yes.
checking your agility checks. They look pretty good. So you're good. You do hear the sounds of a body sliding down the side of the mountain or whatever, over the hillside. By the time you get across,
Grimlau watches, sighs, and shakes his head. Very, very disappointed.
Okay, I'm gonna go around this way.
where is where did you go?
Snick snack?
Yeah, where'd he go? Nick's not.
I don't know.
I think my dude's stuck somewhere.
Might be in the rock, maybe.
Yeah, because I have my ring
tried
that
effing your character.
Yeah.
got onto
man.
the other side. I have not tried effing him. I have not
Yep.
taken him out on a first date. Oh yeah, I'm at the bottom of the world.
All right, let me get you. No, not that. You over here. Yes, next nut. Character. Do not fear. I'll bring you up. There you are. Other side of the rock. You're so dwarf that you just melded with the rock and just were on the other side.
Become the rock. Be the rock.
Your other compatriots have walked down to the stair-like formation that you were referencing earlier.
What do I need to walk down this?
If you go further over to the edge or whatever, it actually is basically like stairs. You can just kind of control walk down. It's just a D6 check. It's not as difficult as what he was doing. And if I roll a 1, it doesn't matter. I rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter. That's what I figured would happen. And you guys could just go down.
Grimlau waves his axe at Elmer and his shield as if Elmer was looking for them. So he can see them where they're at.
Well, Elmer's just dusting off, putting his straw hat straight again. And leaning a bit more heavily on his staff, slowly moving towards the entrance of the cave.
It got real quiet.
He's finding the music of doom, I think.
Yeah.
I see
You
a
look ahead.
I see a bird picking at some skull.
Oh man, these crows are like harriers. They fly off when you start to approach. These birds do.
That one just runs away.
Apparently, he doesn't even fly. You gotta take him off like Harriers. And they flew really slow.
Ah, red mushroom.
You
Nice to
eat
sneak
it, you
around and-
double in size. I learned that playing Nintendo.
Let's see. Anyone have dungeoneering as a skill?
I just so happen to know a guy.
I do not.
Whoever has dungeoneering can roll that check for me. 3. It's got to be the 6. You did.
Nope.
You're pretty sure those are shriekers. Like the doorbells of monster dens. Cirilla would know once you get within a certain threshold of their detection range, they shriek at high frequency pitches and alert everything in the area that something is nearby and shouldn't be.
Do they have a lot of hit points?
No. Do you say anything?
Those are shriekers. If we get close, they'll start screaming. They don't have a lot of hit points, so if you have a range attack, we might be able to take them out.
Will they scream if they get shot by an arrow?
Not if you kill them one shot.
Fair enough.
That's a true statement.
I don't have a bow, so
I hand you a bow.
Sorella, it's all on you.
I hand you a
So-
quiver.
Right. All right. I've never used one of these before, but I guess if Sorella and Grimlau, I hand you the bow. If you guys both fire at loose at the same time, then maybe that will up the odds for dropping it.
Actually, I think I have 3 bows on me right now.
All right. Well, then I use one as well. I have a decent agility.
What would it be called for the skill?
Dungeoneering.
No, for the bow.
Archery?
Archery.
Oh,
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
neither
if
of
you
those
had it,
skills, so.
you can use it. You can always use it. You just use your agility when you use it. You don't.
Right,
have
I'm just saying I don't have any
Oh.
specialty.
Isn't that
Yeah.
bow a little small for you?
It's like a short bow. It just so happens I have 3 quivers, so... I'll give Grimlau the half-orc bow I took, and I'll give Snick Snack Snuck the bow I took from Gronk or Gonk or whoever his name was.
That's Snick
Or-
Snuck, the sneak.
Snick Snack Snuck, yeah, whatever.
Right.
Hey, I got one of them right, come on.
All right. So we form a little firing line, and
Shouldn't
all at once
wait.
we'll fire.
shouldn't we give one to Elmer? I mean, there's 2. So I mean,
You
one
both fire at the one on the left, I'll fire at the one on the right.
Yeah, but why not
What
have a
if we-
4th person shooting just in case? I mean, there's no harm. We just
I
waste
only-
an arrow.
I only have
Right.
3 arrow bows.
I
Yeah,
have
but-
my magic if it comes to do it.
Oh, see, you only have 3 bows total. I thought. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody let my other bow burn up.
What I mean, they're shriekers. They can't see. So if we just all fire all loose at the same one, it's not like the other one's gonna know that the other one just got shot unless it starts screaming. But then the gig's up anyway. So we should all shoot at the same one unless
Better
I'm
plan.
overlooking
Yes.
it. So
Okay.
let's all pick
Good
the
idea.
one on the left first, and then all loose together.
Would that be a dungeoneering or would that be a?
Agility.
Oh, just to shoot?
No, to
Yeah.
know that they wouldn't react if one of them got shot.
I'm
You're
just
pretty sure they
assuming.
don't.
Yeah.
You already made that roll. You're sure they don't. They're not one organism, if you will.
That is my
Or if they
roll.
if they
for
are, the
whenever we all
sensors
lose.
don't communicate.
The
to each other.
mycelium network. You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
All right, so
I've already
agility
pressed the
then?
agility button.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
agility.
Yep.
So we all just loose together.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, let me see here.
I'm probably the only one that missed too. That's funny.
Grimmalow's the only one that hits.
Wait, my agility's 3. Why did I?
Interesting. So you should have a 6 then.
What are you using now?
Your agility is 3? Oh, I don't know.
What? Your agility's a 2, unless you boosted it on a sheet or something. Like it's a 2. It's you spent 3 on it, right? So it's
Oh,
a 2.
my
rate.
bad. I'm
Yeah,
blind.
yeah. You're looking at the wrong side. It's okay.
All right.
But where is your agility added on your roll there? Because your longbow
Plus 2.
rolled a 1 plus.
It's the 2.
That's the agility, not the skill.
There's no skill for bow. So like he didn't put
Oh.
any bonus points and hit the thing. He put them in damage. If you look down, there's a +2.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he just put his bonus points over there
I got
or whatever. I imagine that's what he's doing.
I
So
forgot to
alright.
save.
How do I roll damage?
It's
Yeah,
1d6
'cause you don't have a
plus
bow.
d6.
Yeah,
Just a d6?
yeah. Just roll d6. We can eyeball it and then add stuff to it. It's that +1, so 4 damage. So yeah, you shoot. Which one were you shooting at? Can you put a? Can you use your
I was
caps
going
lock
with
to tell me
left
Which one?
just for.
Yeah, he
Well, you
said
guys
we're
were all
all
shooting
shooting
the
the same one, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you aim for that one, and oh yeah, it flops over.
Hoi!
Grimlau lowers his bow, looks back,
Good
surprised.
job, Grimlock.
Where arrows?
All right, let's rinse and repeat.
There's 3 arrows down.
Pew, pew.
Oh, you just rolling a straight d6 for Grimlow? Okay, he actually got a 5 then. I think on that one. Where am I at?
What?
Oh,
The
no,
d6
no,
was
I
my
see what's going
damage. I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, I had to scroll on this journal. It's hard to track. Sneak snuck. Okay, so you got 5. That'll hit. Grimlow just missed. And I think I'm still waiting. I think Cirilla's still going to shoot, right?
I hit for 6. 6 and did 5 damage.
Oh, did I skip you? Okay, so Snick. Where did I go here?
Nick got a 5. I got a
Okay, then
6.
You both hit. Okay.
And I rolled a
You hit
6
for
for
lots of-
damage.
Damage. You got it. Yeah, totally. Okay. Okay. Blech.
Wow, this archery stuff's kind of fun.
What do you do? Looking at time, I think we have about 20. I feel like we have 20 minutes left. I know it's going to probably go 10 past 6 if we hustle.
Yes, let us move in. And I switch back to my melee weapons. I look for traps as we go into this joint.
Okay. Well, looking for traps as you're going into the joint is smart. In fact, since you're looking, you notice that there's another one of those things.
Oh, snap.
You can see a little tiny tendril sticking out right down. Do you see my arrow?
Oh, yeah. Yep, there it is.
The itty bitty little piece
Look
sticking out.
at that.
I don't see it. Where?
I'll only draw
Where?
I'll only draw your
On
eye
the
to it
right.
because you said you were looking.
Oh, okay.
Little
Oh.
sneaky one. You jump in, but you see it. Yay!
Yeah.
Do you guys deal with this one the same way you did before?
We do.
Can we even shoot it from here?
I don't know. Actually, it depends on how you align things. Just when you get to the point where you want to deal with it, I was wondering if you're going to deal with it or leave it.
If we, with the dungeoneering roll that was done earlier, do we know their aggro range?
Oh, their alert range, yeah, 10 meters.
10 meters. Ah, so
So roughly, if you go
right.
in this, if this was an arc,
So it basically follows the kind of natural path. It covers the natural path into the cave.
yeah, cuts off here.
I'm at
If you were to,
15 meters right here where I'm at.
oh yeah, it's not seeing you. If you're Grimlow though, and you jumped off this thing straight down, you'd probably set it off. If you jump off slight to the side, it wouldn't necessarily detect you.
All right. I guess I'll
I
lower
tell
my
everybody
stuff down
stay
on the-
stay at least 10 meters away from it. Probably on the other side of this little cup right here.
I'll give it as
It's a
much
5-meter drop up
distance.
for where Cirilla is at. If she were to
Like
lower,
here.
like just jump off, that's 5 meters down. Just to give you an idea of
A
depth.
little far.
Grimlow, give me a hand down real quick. Just hold out your hand.
All right.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Grimlow puts his weapons
tall.
away.
Just
He's
one.
like 3 meters
Just put
tall.
your shield away.
He holds
Okay.
both his hands out like he's gonna pick up a little baby.
I grab your hand and I start climbing down the wall.
All right, Grimlaw helps him down.
You definitely get far enough to make that an easy drop. I'll put you here. You see
Me
that there's a
next,
step
me
down
next.
further
Oh.
up. If you didn't have to deal with that shrieker there,
Oh.
that would be much easier to come down this way.
Me next, please. And then all three of us can help you down, Grimlow.
When Grimlow gets a hold of Snick Snuck,
Hold this 800-pound man.
yeah. When Grimlaw gets a hold of Snick Snuck, he's gonna like just ever so slightly shake as if he's engaging the dwarf's weight.
I take care of the last shrieker.
Does the dwarf
Okay,
feel
yeah, good
light,
point. You
lighter
take a
than?
couple shots at him. Than Cirilla? No, in fact, he's heavier.
Okay, so the
dense.
dwarf doesn't
I'm very
feel
dense.
dense. So if there was a rumor about
feel-
dwarf tossing, it would probably be fake.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like caber tossing.
Just
We
checking.
have to do a full rotation.
Yes, just checking, asking for a friend. And then after Grimlow's satisfied, he will release Snick Snuck.
Okay. You lower the perplexed Snick Snuck as Cirilla's bow. You know, she's twanging the bow and taking care of the shrieker. Put short work to it since it can't resist.
Right, I will walk in a sort of arc
Okay.
towards
They-
Grimlow.
Okay.
They just killed it. So we can just
Yeah,
we
to the
Yeah, I
can
killed
go
it.
down the
Just
normal
hop-
way now, right?
Yeah, just hop
Says
down.
Grimlow.
Yeah.
Yep, you're pretty sure you can lower yourself from there. I mean, that thing
Are there
is-
any
follow
tracks in this cavern passage that goes
Oh, there's
around the
there's a
corner?
lot of wear marks down this actual path. If you, I didn't want to manually edit them because it would just add more load to the file. But there's a lot of tracks that go in and out right down this path.
Okay.
This way.
Let's see. I think we should still explore the upper area just to see if there's anything up there first.
Grimlow's telling us just to pull himself up if he really wanted to.
Ooh.
And then to your eyeballs, it looks like it's like just an upper platform.
Cool. Problem solved. I continue to look for traps as I slowly make our way down this hallway, assuming that the other
Okay.
folks are following.
Yep.
Yep,
I'm
Grimlau
following.
is.
So you can move on in. You can move on in real time in here. Let's see. Oh. Let me see if I didn't screw something up here. Oh, yep, I did. Hold on, stop here. I forgot to put something here. I'll describe it though. So stuffed in a corner over here, in which I can drop some pawns over here. You see that there's a couple there's like a couple beds of straw and some like chests, like boxes. They have like chains like around them with a big gigantic like key lock or whatever.
We'll come back for him. Or do you think that's something we need to look at right now?
I look for traps real quick.
Okay.
And if I don't see any, I'm going to attempt to open it up and see what I can find inside. Got a 6.
So they're people-sized boxes.
They're pretty big. Yeah, you're easily able to decide that these aren't. You don't appear to have traps on them. You know, it just looks like a big push pin lock that is easy to pick. Even like you're like, well, since I'm here, click, 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 and the chains fall. You know, the big heavy lock comes off. This lock weighs like 20 pounds. It's a big lock.
Jeez.
It's like some kind of like rusty looking metal. It still functions though.
Mm-hmm.
Chains come off the chest. And they're there. If you wish to open them.
I will open them.
You open the chest. Inside one you find some old pair of boots. You find 81 pieces of gold.
Holy crap.
You find 123 silver pieces. And 340 copper pennies. You also find other crates and other things here. Rope, nails, tents, satchels, bolts for crossbows, 3 bolt cases. You find a light crossbow. There are 3 weapons maintenance kits. There's a suit of studded leather armor. A chain
crap.
hauberk that is actually looks pretty good. It's been preserved in oilcloth and rolled up. And there's 10 sets of manacles and various other binding implements.
Hell yeah.
Of note, Snick Snuck, you find an entire, like, sack. I don't know what else to call it. Big sack of the same herbs you found earlier.
Oh, cool. All right.
You get the impression that whatever this stuff is, it might have come from that ruined location you found earlier.
Makes sense. So, shitload of money, and that rope will be useful. And the nails, could those nails double as pitons?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're like railroad spike nails. You know, they're like those kind of nails.
All right.
Was this both chests or only one of them?
Oh, that's like all the chests.
Grimlau wants to look at the boots, examine them.
And
They
what
look
were the numbers on
interesting.
the wealth again? I'll just divvy it up real fast.
81 pieces of gold, 123 pieces of silver, and 340 pieces of copper.
All right. I'll
Grimlau, you
do the
took a
math
look
and
at the
divide those
boots.
by 4.
They look tiny. They look almost like socks. They're stretchy. They have an odd material. You can't really identify what it is. It's not metal. It's not leather.
Mithril. All right, but they look tiny.
It's interesting, right? Look tiny, but you tug on them a bit and they seem to stretch.
So these aren't just old boots. There's something a little different if they just stretch.
They look like boots. They really look like boots, but they're like stretchy.
Right, but I mean, there's something to them. It's not like I just picked up a pair of
Yes.
old
You
boots
feel
out
like-
of a closet.
You feel like there's something to them. Yeah, exactly. They're not. It's not leather. It's not metal. They're not. They're of an odd material, but they look like boots.
Okay. Grimlow was gonna hold on to those boots.
Okay. Yeah. Mark it down on your sheet. Give it a brief description. I can remember what it is if you do.
Is that better studded leather than what I'm wearing?
This is a full suit of studded leather. Are you wearing a partial suit or a full suit?
It just says studded leather armor.
If you look over a little further, it'll say partial or full coverage.
A negative.
I'll be back.
It's full coverage. It's on your yag sheet. I see it. So you're wearing a full covered studded suit. It's similar. It's similar. It's just a different style.
So I have partial covered hide armor. Is that stuff in the oilcloth better than what I have, or the armor suits? Will it fit? Is this the Chris Farley skit?
It would be like a Chris Farley skit for your guy. This chain hauberk is built for human size. Is it better? Better material, yeah.
What about the studded leather? Is that his size or my size?
It's human sized. Relatively human sized. Let's see, where is the...
Take it and then we'll divvy it up after everything else is done.
Yes, let's divide the treasure once we are done here.
I mean, unless somebody's gonna wear it right now.
Too small. Grimlow just takes the boots and moves down, waiting for everybody.
Okay.
Is
You
the
see
hauberk
path
better
goes
than what
on.
I'm wearing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll throw that on and we'll divvy it back up whenever everything's done.
Okay, yeah, just note it on your sheet. You have a full chain hauberk. You got like a chain cap and everything goes with it. So Cirilla starts stripping. Starts putting this thing on. I mean, it's all oiled.
Why, thank you.
You smell like machine oil, or whatever as well. Whatever
Ugh.
they used back then.
Tastes like soap. Doesn't smell like soap.
Yeah, you still taste soap in your mouth, and he smells like CLP or whatever for cleaning guns. Anyway, you head down this path. You can see it again is very worn, much like the previous one. Where is everybody?
Dwarf man!
Where'd you
I'm
dwarf?
behind.
Dwarf man, chest here.
Another one. All right.
Grimlow motions with his axe.
Rinse and repeat.
It looks like he's not home.
Did you you said you wanted to roll again?
Yes.
Okay, probably
I
not
was
from
sure
there.
what the skill is.
Oh, is it just? It's just locks and traps. Are
Blocks
you
and traps. Yeah.
Yeah, they smash it together. Makes sense. It sucks making that roll like down
I was
all
looking
the
for
time.
O
just
for like open
rolling so many
locks and
times.
stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It sucks to break a skill up into so many parts that by the time you finish rolling, you failed something along the way.
Right.
Do you you're probably up. You said you're checking the chest though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me see.
It will checking my way up to the chest because this room seems kind of
Oh.
ominous.
Yeah, certainly. Okay, so let me see here. Really do. Where's that room? Okay, yeah, make me an observation check on your way up.
All right.
I'm just gonna speed through some rolls here for people. Cirilla, you see that the area up around here is like it's coated in some kind of shimmery substance. Elmer, you notice that it smells very pungent in here, very medicinal.
Can you put a marker on it so I know what you're talking about?
Yep. There we go. This area up in here is just kind of shimmery along the floor.
You're walking on something pretty shimmery over there.
Snick does not really notice anything out of the ordinary. You do hear what Cirilla says.
Then I will stop and do a poison roll, looking for the shimmery stuff.
Okay. Okay, how do you assess that?
Looking for like oily things, especially stuff that I might have used in, say, a Molotov cocktail, or
So
any
you're
idea
like,
of what this poultice of sleep
yeah,
could
yeah.
cause.
Yeah, just thinking like, what senses are you using to determine what type of poison or what, if at all, if this is poisonous that you're.
He tasted it, obviously.
Yeah,
I put my
smell,
tongue on it.
eyeballs, and
Okay.
if I haven't gotten anything past that, then I'll look into other bones.
If you smell, you kind of kneel down, smell a little. I mean, it's very pungent. Medicinal seems to be coming from this, the shimmering kind of substance on the floor.
Are there any bugs crawling through it? Or
No.
is there like a line of bugs where it starts?
No.
Or that are dead?
No.
I touch it. Between my
Okay.
fingers.
It's very sticky.
To the point where if I'd walked across it, it would hamper my movement?
No, you're standing in it right now. It's not hampering
No.
it. It's just kind of, oh, now that you're thinking about it, yeah, it's kind of sticky.
I don't think I like it. I think I'm gonna leave that chest for later.
You jog away.
Yeah.
Can I? Is it similar to the oil in the bottle?
It doesn't smell the same.
Hey guys, there's another cave going this way.
I'm right behind you.
Actually, they're in front of me.
Do we have any torches or anything? Is this like a dark cave? Is it lit, or how are we seeing?
That's
I
a
can
good
see
point.
the
Yeah,
light.
I probably should have blacked out the universe around us here so it would make it dark here. I just forget Yak does that. It doesn't respect the ceilings.
I could do the straw hat party trick again.
Yeah, maybe you should. And then I'll dampen things appropriately. Thanks for that. I forget about that all the time.
No, I wanted to throw my torch into the shimmery stuff.
Okay, you throw your torch into the shimmery stuff, and it goes out when it hits the ground.
That's all I had. I didn't know.
I did darken it out, though. Feel free to pop out some torches. You certainly would have found some in the previous room anyway, even if you didn't have any.
Thought we were going to light Elmer's hat on fire.
Well, this last time I did it on fire. This time I'm gonna be a bit more safe and just use Witch's Glow. Which is basically the same thing, but I don't have to use fire.
Okay.
I have night vision too.
Yep. So what you need to do is go on your character sheet, pop open your pawn properties, right? And then over there where it says pawn light switches, where it's like a person and 3 persons and an eye, just click that first one. And then because you have 2, click campfire. Don't click torch.
You sure?
For what I'm doing, yeah.
Oh.
And then he'll only see with his night vision versus everybody vision.
Oh,
For
that's
Elmer,
right. Night vision. Yeah.
Yeah. I was just letting him fix that because he mentioned he had it. For Elmer, what he'll want to do is turn on, he'll want to actually click on both that and the everybody sees me button. And then what's Witch's Glow is what's the radius? What does it say?
10 yards.
Is it 10? Okay, so then that's going to be torch for you. Yeah, so Elmer will go.
In a row.
Did you set it for yourself? Okay, you see Elmer on your pawn properties. You have like the pawn light switches, the single head and the 3 heads. Click both of those. Select them. Turn them on. Okay, now click torch. Where's this torch? Just to make sure you're on torch. There we go. Okay, so everyone should probably be able to see what him making light, right?
I didn't need to roll for it.
No, I just let it go. I'm trying to speed up because we're coming to the end here. Hand wave. So you people that can already see in the dark, you're going to see in the dark. It'll, if you have night vision 1, you have gone in your pawn properties, click the single owner switch, and then hit torch. If you have 2, it's campfire. So you see the right radius. If you don't have anything, then hopefully you at least see Elmer's glowing. Is that what you see, Constant? You see, does Grimlow see Elmer glowing?
Yeah, I'm not using anything. I threw my torch. So
I have.
Yeah, I just want to
Yeah,
make sure that it's working.
Oh
correctly.
yes,
Okay,
it's good.
Because
Good.
I see everything as a DM. I can't tell what's on and stuff. It's tough.
I see
Okay.
the pawn light properties, but not the campfire or torch thing.
It's right to the
They're
left
just to the
of it.
left in a column of click buttons.
Oh, I see it.
Did I say presets?
I was
Yeah.
looking for a torch, like a picture.
It's all good. Yeah, torch is over there.
Perfect.
Right. If you actually have a torch, you can equip one like a weapon, and it'll shine light. It's already programmed to do that or whatever. So, all right. So you enter the tunnel. You round the bend, you see a shadowy figure looming up in one of the upper alcoves.
Okay.
Don't quite see
I
him.
say, are you the taker of the women in Broken Troll?
You hear back in a language you may or may not understand.
What
Who is-
language was it?
Well, it was in Troll. Trollic.
I have troll heavy accented.
Oh, you understood that enough. Anyone else have speak Troll?
No.
Not on Twitch, that's
I've known Ultrafire for a few years though. Does that count?
Oh, dang.
Burn. Well, shit, he's been burning everything already today, so only fair to get it back.
I mean, I speak a different troll dialect, so it's you wouldn't get it.
Oh,
It's the Dutch. It's the Dutch dialect, right?
Yeah.
yeah. If you can't remember, just check your Google Sheets. Take a look, see if you have a troll on there. It'll be like under language, under one of the language categories, either the bottom of the Google Sheet, or it'll be in. I think I added it in the Act 2, if you had it.
I have common and draconic.
I don't know, where did our dwarf go? Where's he at?
He's up front.
Yeah, I'm not very far in. Right around the
You're
corner.
blind. Where are you?
The-
Oh, man, you
the
blend
foot of-
in so well for me.
It's stealth.
I think so.
That fucker is ugly.
You speak troll also heavily accented. It's on your list.
Mhm.
So you both hear this thing say, "Karen demands to speak to your leader."
I look back at
Karen?
Elmer. I think that means you.
What does he want with me?
And
you
troll,
guys, even though
what do you want?
Even though you speak heavily accented troll, you're pretty sure that that's a female troll.
Speak and you will be heard.
Why have you served yourself up to Kayron? Do you wish to be eaten?
No, we want the women folk back.
What women folk?
Women were
There's
taken
any-
from a village nearby in the night. Troll sign was left as evidence of their taking.
Am I blind? Where is the troll?
Up on the ridge.
Oh, it's in the dark.
Okay.
You're talking from
Okay, I vaguely see it now. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you might see
yeah.
the outline of it.
So yes,
I do.
you are
I do
blind.
now.
Yeah, some of the people have better lights. They probably could see further.
Was it you that took the women?
Kayron does not eat women flesh. She eats men.
Then
Oh, good, I'm
someone
safe.
Is impersonating you and your kind, trying to get you to be destroyed in this area.
Others have come. They have been eaten. You say this. Other is sending them to Kayron.
Yes.
Test her authority.
Or strength.
Have you come to battle Kayron?
Not specifically, but
Grimlau coughs, looks
we
over
came
to
return
Ember.
the women.
looks over
He
to
doesn't have no idea
Elmer
what they're saying.
and says, "We should probably kill it." In a low voice.
What language? Common?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check. Okay, continue.
That's all he says.
Darn it.
What is the troll saying?
Aaron the troll.
I know. I said that and nobody else picked up on it.
It was really quiet when you said I heard you, and I laughed because I mean, I did this. On purpose.
Okay.
But it was so quiet. Like I don't think your mic picked up. very well.
Okay.
I thought you were under the breathing it, and I just thought it was even funnier.
Well, when
Oh my
nobody
God.
laughed, I guess I thought I had misheard it. I was like, okay, well, guess not. And now I feel dumb, but now I feel
No,
I
you're
feel
good.
better.
You are good.
You feel
And I-
justified.
I
Yeah.
do. I feel
Everyone's
better
just-
now. I felt dumb
See all
then,
these
but
people, challenging her authority. She can't take this. She needs to speak to your leader
yeah,
immediately. That's what she said at the beginning.
authority. I get it.
She had to speak to your leader immediately. That's the first thing she said.
I
That's
get it
fantastic.
now. That's even better.
Heck
That's
yeah.
even
I
better.
know.
Okay, you ready for the next part here?
Look, if you'd like to fill out a customer complaint form, they're right over here.
K-Ride
just
does
want the-
not fill out forms. She gets
It's not our
results.
fault you can't read.
Oh man.
Dare you insult K-Rod?
Indeed, how I dare. If you were not the taker of the women, who would be? The tracks led directly to your cavern.
What tracks?
Tracks we
K-Rod is
followed
very
here.
stealthy.
We are observant.
Those tracks do not go to a village. They go to man-flesh that used to exist in moving wood and horses.
The tracks led us to that location of the wood and horses and the chests which we have accessed. Also, what's that sticky stuff on the ground back there?
Nothing.
Now he's concerned.
You will find out soon.
I cannot wait.
So you have stolen from Kairon.
Not yet.
Grimlow
Technically,
charge?
we haven't left the premises.
You said you have taken
Did
things
wait? Did you say that out loud?
Kairon.
Yeah.
Okay. Grimlow charges.
For the blood of the Bear Lodge.
Actually, for the
Okay.
for the aggressive lady who tell me to attack.
For the other one, the other aggressive lady. When two aggressive ladies meet. All right, you can totally charge. We'll go ahead and throw this. Let me see if she's surprised. I mean, she's probably watching you, but we'll see. I'll roll it anyway. Everybody else make me a surprise check if your name is not Grimlow, because he gets to go no matter what.
It was the move health initiative thing, right?
Yes. Kieran is not surprised.
I'm not surprised either.
Snuck is still talking, so he's surprised apparently. He hasn't finished his sentence yet. Elmer's not surprised. Cirilla cannot believe that Grimlow actually listened to her.
Well, no. Well, okay. I was gonna say Cirilla told me to do it. I don't know if Cirilla can be surprised, but yeah. Okay. All right.
She's like, you moved so fast, I guess. Oh, we're really doing this. I was being snarky, like one of those.
Gotcha.
Go for it.
So agility attack.
Go ahead and go in the go in the rounds and then turn on your
Oh, gotcha.
turn on your
Activate
clicky
my.
button. But okay, so that's the order of things. So I'm staring at it, and then you certainly get to move first, if you wish.
Oh yeah. We're going down the cave.
Okay, go ahead.
So is that what I roll? Agility or
No, you already did the thing. You just need to move. Like, feel free to. You said you wanted to charge her, right?
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, charge on up there, whatever you wanted to do, and then you are there, so you can take an action now. You have charge on your sheet, right, as a skill? Probably.
Yes.
Okay, so what charge does if you charge them and you hit them, there's a couple things you could do. You could knock them down for one. You might even give them extra damage as you charge them. But let me double check.
Would knocking them down make her easier to hit for everybody else?
Okay, yeah, so you give extra damage equal to the ranks, which we just talked about. And then, furthermore, the opponent must make a toughness check against the damage when knocked prone. Well, no, yeah, knocking prone is like they're impaired while they're laying there. So, yeah, it's definitely easier to hit them because they can't defend as well and stuff like that.
All right, we'll go for that one.
And then they got to take their move action just to get up. They can't move, right? So you keep them in place.
Yeah, we'll do that one.
Unless they want to lay there. Guess they could lay there.
That one seems like it would
Okay.
go faster. Make things go faster.
You run up, take a swing. So at this point, you can
Charge.
you did charge, so that's going to be you're going to actually add that to that miscellaneous modifier under damage under the second column up there. You probably have weapon mastery in your axe. Actually, you have a 2, so you can choose to put. You can either split that up to hit and damage. You can put it all into hit, all into damage.
Okay, well, hold on. I rolled the charge. So you said I add this bonus to what now?
No. You don't roll charge. It's one of those skills that just gets added everywhere else.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't say roll it. I just said you have it. Okay, so I'm explaining it.
Okay.
So yeah, you got it. I'll keep your roll though. It's a good roll. So just to speed things up, we'll keep that roll. So now let's figure out the other stuff. That would go in this. Okay, so where would you have, if you were going to hit her with an axe, would you want to make sure you hit her, or would you want to try to do the most damage possible?
Most damage possible.
Okay. So 2 there, 1 for charge. You have strength also, right? Because you're a strong dude. So that's already an extra plus to any melee attack damage you're doing. So that's another plus. That's 4. And then, so give me, and you have the big F-off axe. So that gives you +1. That's 5. So just make me a standard toughness check at this point, and that'll be how much damage you give her. Because you hit her. So 9, I think. No, 10. 10 damage. I think that's what I said, right? 2,
And she gets knocked down?
4, 5. I was just making that check. So, so 10 damage. She rolls her toughness against the damage, her toughness. Is that she rolled a 9? So yeah, she falls down. So she's prone like this, but I can't do that in Yag without killing her. So I don't. Yeah, but she's prone.
We get the idea. So now everybody should be like super easy to hit her.
It should be a lot easier if they choose to do so. For sure.
Okay, well, Grimlau attack.
Okay, I set her up. On Karen's turn, she gets up.
Do we do the initiative thing?
Yeah, did you guys were not surprised? You were supposed to click your initiative things. Maybe that's why I didn't see you in there. Okay, we'll go to Elmer before Karen stands up. We'll go with that. That's right, the other two are there. So,
K-Ron.
what's Elmer do?
Elmer is going to move over here.
Gonna go full glass cannon? Okay, cool. Get as close as you can. Get as close as you can.
And I'll try to be as precise as possible with my Batrax breath.
Okay.
Due to popular demand, I'll go with the Frost Fairy this time.
Okay. And she has a -2 to any defense rolls. So I'll get that all set up for when she's about to do the thing, because she's prone while you're shooting her. This should make your damage spread bigger, should. If you successfully cast it. Quick, give it a go.
There we go.
I suck at estimating time left. Oh, it's a tie.
Is that with their -2? Oh no, that's a difficulty check.
Yep, diff check. Let's see. Thrilla already spent some experience. Somebody already spent a luck pot. So we're gonna go with the. I guess we're gonna go with the tie. Karen is not very defensive right now, laying on her back. So the difference is 5, so 5 damage. Now, frost sprays over the area. Elmer gets so excited in trying to be precise. He's not precise at all. He actually, the 5 damage also gets carried over and hits Grimlow in the back.
Wonderful.
Grimlow, it's partial coverage armor, so your armor doesn't help. So you just take straight 5 damage, just like Karen did.
What skill would it be to know that trolls are what they're weak to?
Like that's like if you have favorite enemy or let's see what else we got in here. You can make a high enough engineering skill and get it as well. It's just difficult to buy. Let's see. So we threw all that. Kieran gets up. And she says, "When I'm done with you, I will speak to your superior."
I am the manager.
Oh boy. Okay. So we're gonna do. Claw. All right, Grimlow. First claw. She slices at you, your shield side. This slices at the other side. You have 2 attacks coming your way that you can attempt to avoid. In order to do so, you must first beat a 7 on your defensive roll, and then followed by a 12.
So
Now,
make 2 defensive rolls?
Yeah, you do have the use of your shield, so that's why there's 1 in that particular slot. So you'll need to make me 2. Gotta beat a 7 and then beat a 12.
Yes and no.
Okay, so you block the 7, but she comes back with the left hook and scratches you across for lots of damage. It's a big one. She almost maxed it out, 11. Feel free to be sure to take your armor off of that.
So it's
3
2?
minus 2, you probably took 9. Yeah, so she'd give you 9. It's pretty rough, especially with getting sprayed in the back with some ice. That looks pretty bad, pretty wounded.
Oh yeah.
You got some, ribs poking out here at this point.
Y'all in
And
the
that
back
looks
better
it
bring
like
it on.
will Be the top. All right, everybody, go ahead and click me your initiative buttons. Let's see where they land, and I'll start this bad boy up. I'm gonna start with Elmer. Elmer Part 2, Revenge of Elmer.
You said initiative?
Yes,
The people that
and
were
check the mark.
previously not, in the lineup, they need to click the button for me
Oh.
on their pawn properties. But Elmer's going to go first. He's the fastest. He's the most aware out of your bunch. I see Sneak Snook on there. It's real. Okay, good. I got you. Karen keeps falling off because I keep dropping her down. Okay.
I'll use minor podcast for that bit of randomness.
Oh. Okay. Now calls for random.
No, I
Second.
don't gamble, so this is pure science.
Right.
I do not succeed, I think.
You also see something run out of the shadows. Or from behind Charon, where some flesh flew off her earlier. Cast does not succeed. Does Elmer want to stay where he is? Are you good in that spot with Elmer, or do you want to move him?
I'll move him a little backwards.
Okay. Snick Snook, what do you do?
I move in and hope that we have.
You're not sure why, but Grimloud decided to charge. Is from your perspective.
Yeah. Well, I mean, trolls are bastards.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool.
Actually, dwarves do have don't like
Hatred.
trolls and stuff. Yeah, so you probably know how to deal with trolls. I don't know if you bother to share.
Do we have any fire that we can blast her with? I kind of figured since we killed that elf with fire that it would have happened on its own anyway, but since it hasn't yet, probably we should do that with abandon because there's already more Karen coming.
It's always more Karen.
There's always more Karens. It's a whole group of them. Does that hatred add anything to like the rolls or something like that?
No, if you take the favorite enemy thing, it does, but or whatever's called.
Hatred.
But hatred, you just know some extra bits about it because you really don't like them.
All right, I got the -1. I'm going to multi-attack with the axe and the hammer.
Okay. Four to hit and an 8 to hit. Let's see what she does. The first one's a tie, the second one's a hit. Your axe sinks in deep. That's a lot of damn damage. You actually rolled a lot of damage.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, damn. She rocked. You sock it to her. The second one, let's see, did she dodge that one? Nope, she gets hit with that one too. So what was the second one? Hammer for 5. Oof. Rough. All right, well, Karen is beat pretty bad. Another chunk flies off of Karen. It starts bubbling in the corner right on the side of Grimlow.
Burn her with fire. Or acid. That's all I got.
Cyrilla, your turn.
Cyrilla just unleashed.
Oh shit. Cyrilla shoots her. Let's see if she can cripply avoid that, even with a -2 she's sitting at here. To get out the way. No, it's it. All right. Boom, 10 damage. All right. So Karen falls apparently way over there. Let's drag her back. Not a good spot. Karen, anywhere in here.
That's good enough.
Grimlow, what do you do?
Second wind.
Yeah, now's the time. Just
Yeah.
use it. Just chuck me a.
So
chuck
what
me
do
your,
I what do I heal it with?
toughness check?
Yeah.
Just roll your toughness. Yeah, and then whatever that is, that's how much you get back. Seven it is. Get back 7. You shake the
All right.
ropes. Come back a little. And then this little thing jumps down right on top of Snick's neck. Starts chewing into his neck, I hope. We'll see. Roll say.
Scream.
Bitey bites.
I still have the -1 on there. Man,
Oh, damn. Shoot
So
the
we
shit
tied.
out of you. Is that not pulling my negative? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that was a tie. So, in this case, Karen is attacking. Yeah. So, okay. So, she. Oh, you tied the other one, right? Yeah, I forgot to mention that. So you tied. So when you buried your axe into Karen 1, when she fell, it just a half twisted out of your hand. She takes it
Right.
with her body. She's so heavy, right? So you just
Yeah.
kind of lost hold of it.
I
You
figured
still have
the
your
axe
hammer.
was-
Yeah, you still have your hammer, just to resolve that. And then this is a tie. The thing is just chewing through. You hear the sound. You hear the sounds of breaking teeth as it's trying to chew through you. It does manage to pierce through your defenses and deal you quite the amount of damage. But it's supposed to be -2 because it didn't take for whatever reason. So really, it's 7. Still 7 damage. She probably just this thing probably just tore near your jugular, ripped a big chunk of your neck out. Just missed it.
Man, does my armor take it down to 6?
Yes, if you have armor, it does. So go ahead and do that. However, this thing has broken all its teeth out, and until it gets more teeth, it's not going to be able to bite anymore. Meanwhile, from the last chunk of flesh that was blasted on the floor that was over here near, what's his name, near Grimlow, the other bubbling, boiling flesh stands up and is another little Karen troll. Also, this Karen gets right back up, just slowly, she's like bones twisting and everything else. Still looking very quite messed up. Has an axe sticking out of it. It just manages to stand up on its turn. And we're back to the top. Elmer, what do you do?
Elmer,
Or given that I
kill it with fire.
served. Well,
I love that you were scolding him about fire first, and now it's trying to root it on. It's hilarious.
I wasn't scolding him about fire.
sort of a lot of people that will need to go find
I actually
No.
thought I can't
If
hear
you-
what
if
he's
you-
saying.
Yeah.
Oops.
there
So
we go.
close.
Try again.
Get used to here.
Barely.
Barely.
Very broken.
I'll try and reclaim.
Sorry about that, Ultra.
It's actually worse.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear us okay, but yeah, you're very muffled.
I can hear you fine.
Perfect. That's
Now it's
perfect.
Okay, what were you saying? There's lots of people there. I think that's what I
Use
made out
fire,
from what you said
Elmer.
before.
Use fire.
I think they just want you to burn through them at this point.
Yeah, there's going to be a
Well,
lot less people if you don't kill them.
I'm just going to do
Come
what
on, this is like
needs to be done.
every sorcerer's wet dream. They're asking you to set everything on fire, even themselves.
Alright, well, wish me luck.
Ooh, man.
God
That
damn
death check is
it!
gonna bunch. If only someone had an XP point to help you out.
I already gave him one.
I know, not you. You burned yours for the day.
Even if I used the luck point that I had, would that have worked?
I didn't say spark. I said fire. And I give him my XP point.
Perfect. Go ahead and burn your reserve point. Elmer, you just managed to click that lighter enough times to get it to go, and it kicks off. Because he spent XP, go ahead and do me a favor and just make me that roll one more time. I'm going to take the better of the cast. For Elmer, go ahead and roll that again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 9. That's much better. So we'll go with that one. 9, 10, 11, 12. So it'll be 12. All right, so that's where I'm going to gauge to. Camera. Probably not going to have a good defense roll here. Nope. 3. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right.
Now, would it be an athletics check for everybody else to jump out of the fire before it burns them?
I think Bazrak's breath, what is it, usually single target? Does it say?
Let me check.
It's not nice, actually. I'm speeding to it right now.
There's creatures in the area.
Creatures, right? Yeah, okay, that's right. So everybody then needs to make me athletics check. I'll let you guys, since it was experience point, you can roll against the low one that he rolled. That's what I wanted to. Okay, so Grimlock, you're only going to take 1 damage. Snick Snook, you take none. Yeah, athletics check. So then you have an extra point, so you take no damage. You tied the initial cast. So, oh no, Karens! All the Karens have had their fires put out.
Can we get ahead still while they're on fire? I don't. No, never mind.
You can, yeah, sure. Certainly we'll get a skull.
3 heads are definitely worth more than 1.
Yep.
Carterized necks.
Yeah, I'm sure we can chop them off real quick. It's not like they're moving now.
Right. Interesting. Congratulations, you've dealt with Karen here. So we are certainly at the end of time. I'm gonna pop the world real quick back to sun and sky. Just going here. Stop this music. Click over here. Okay, you all you've dealt with Karen. We're out of time. If you want to stick around and explore this place, feel free. Um, but I can certainly wrap this up. I just want to respect your time because I know we already took a lot of extra time.
Sorry, I rushed into the fight just because I wanted to finish the game.
Yeet.
Right, right. We were almost done actually earlier the other way, but that's okay. It's just the way it was working out. I think it was going to be done, but that's okay.
I'm good with whatever Elmer needs.
Okay, you're good. Yeah, I want to. So, hey, Ultra, you do you want to stick around and explore a little bit more, or do you need to hit the sack and stuff?
Might as well keep going.
Okay.
We're in extra time now.
Extra innings. This means you're enjoying it. Okay, so you are in here. I lit this up so that just so it'd make it easier for you guys to explore to again save time. So Karen's body's there. You deal with her remains. You remove the many heads, 2 small ones and a large one. It's kind of fitting since she had, a string of male heads hanging from her belt. In fact,
Oh my.
like shrunken heads.
I knew it was those darn dirty half-orcs stealing all the women.
Oh,
Speaking of women, where
We're
are
gonna,
they?
we're gonna have to go hunt them down and kill them.
what
I
did
told
say,
you we should
Elmer?
have killed them.
Where they are? Because they're not here, it appears.
Where could they be? You do see that there's a large rock down the tunnel. It looks like someone of, extreme mass and size and strength, like Karen, could probably move or roll. Also, up in
Can you
her
shrink
very
stuff?
smelly den area, you see a couple things. There's like some trophies up here that she's got mounted on the wall.
What's the deal with the shield?
Employee of the month award.
The shield is actually, it's just like some kind of dinged up, scratched up, regular looking wooden shield. This is what it looks like to you. Looks like for whatever reason, she decided to hang it up.
Her first kill.
Gonna hit it hard with my axe.
Bam! Falls off the wall. Hits the ground.
Okay. Oh, it's
Big cut thunk mark in it where your axe is buried. Basically, almost split the shield in one hit.
Is this the part where I guess the value?
worthless.
Were you what?
Where I guess the value?
Remember, price is right.
Yes. $1. Okay. What do you do?
Can you shrink it?
Ooh. That's a great idea.
I could have it try and have it in size. It would probably make it smaller enough for us to climb over.
Okay.
I could also try
Even
and make it levitate if you're brave enough to go under it. Yeah, I'll shrink it for us.
Okay. Do you have enough points for that, you think?
Yes, I have 3 left, and I think it's a div 2, so I should be fine.
Okay. Go ahead and give it a go. Yep, it works. When you shrink it, it kind of wobbles and falls over. So it is much easier to scrabble over there. To scramble over. I just can't flip the rock, unfortunately. Yeah, I just pretend it's flattened. Because it'll roll. As soon as that shrinks, man, it is like somebody popped the lid on the worst smelling kimchi and sauerkraut you have ever experienced.
Ooh. Ooh.
Does anyone have medicine skill? I don't think you do in this party, right? I don't think you picked those pre-gens.
Negative.
Okay, what do you do?
Because we just have to go
Dungeoneering?
in. Dungeoneering?
Dungeoneering?
Poison.
You're pretty sure it's dank that way with dungeoneering. You don't think there's any? You don't think it's anything poisonous? It's not like Well, you put it this way: you're a dwarf. If you can smell it, and it didn't kill you, it's okay. It's the stuff you don't smell, and then people start dropping around you that make you worry.
I actually have to run, guys.
Okay, we'll wrap up. I'll fill you in. Thanks for playing, Mark. I'll get you all caught up later.
Sweet. Thanks, guys. It
good
was
game.
great time.
Yep.
Thank you.
Wait.
Okay. I
Wait.
don't know, Snick. You're pretty close. You gonna sneak in there?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I'm just going to follow behind.
Okay, go for it. As you go in, the smell gets like riper and riper. Like the most unholiest of jackfruit fermenting.
Ooh. I think we found her refrigerator.
It isn't long before you get, but so close you can see the dangling bits of what remain of horse and man flesh, crawling with maggots and other seasoning agents.
Seasoning agents.
I doubt it, but is there any sign of life?
You do as quick a circuit as you can, being distracted by both the smell and the horror of this place, and you don't seem to find any life, though some of the corpses do seem to pulse a little bit, almost rhythmically, because of the amount of things crawling inside them.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Does this push back any farther?
It does not. Does not. Taking a look, Snick, you recognize. Oh man, you're all over them. Snick recognizes them to be of Antillean lineage, and Antillians are a race of man. Also, they all look like males, or what's left of them.
Interesting. So, Karin was definitely not our abductor.
Okay.
So there's either a second troll or something else entirely took those women.
Grimlow's going to walk out. He's had enough smell.
Yeah, I think we can debate this elsewhere. Uh,
I
This
agree.
is not the place. Smells like potato salad that's been out for 3 weeks in the sun
Ooh.
that someone ate and then threw up.
And then the smell of burnt troll throughout the
Yeah, and
rest
then
of the
smell
cave.
and
Shall
then
we,
the smell of burnt troll.
shall we see if
Uh.
we can open that other chest?
Where in the heck did she go, folks? Hmm. Let's see. Back to that room. Okay. I'm trying to move the Mark's character back there too.
Grimlau's going to remind Elmer, "Old man, shiny floor. Careful."
Nick
Face
next
her there.
that on it just fine, so I'll be fine as well.
Okay. We see a chest.
Does the lock look difficult to open?
Okay. You take a closer look at the lock to see if you think it could be difficult to open, and it looks rather easy.
Alright, I guess I want to try that.
Okay, go ahead.
What do I roll? Because I don't have this.
It would be locks and traps, so agility. You would use some kind of implement to try to finagle it, pick it. If you have the right tools.
I don't think I have any tools, but I might have like a fuzzy skittle that might work.
Oh, okay. You try that out.
Shove a fuzzy
Okay,
skittle into the lock.
as you push the fuzzy skittle in, I have good news and bad news. Good news is you open the lock. The bad news
It's a
is that
mimic.
the box opens.
Ah!
And you have found Kairon's secret defense. Bait you with treasure in the front room and then catch you with her prize in the second room.
Grimlau laughs.
Oh man, it tries to beat down and eat Elmer. Elmer, you're surprised, but you start to try to backpedal to get away. This thing reaches out and tries to slap you with its pseudopod-like tongue and then bite down on you. To avoid that, you'll need to avoid a roll of 8 and then a 3.
A regular defense roll?
Yes.
A 5.
5, pseudopod hits you. Roll again. Go ahead and roll that. Roll that again. See if you get avoid the 3.
Another 5.
Okay, you avoid the 3. Pseudopod hits you though. Elmer, you're hit for 6 points of damage, and you are stuck to that thing's tongue.
Oh, jeez.
What do you guys do? You can't believe it. This chest opened up and tried to eat him.
Uh, can you go grab Elmer and bring him back out of the sticky place?
Uh,
I say
Turtle says,
to
I'll
Grimlau.
try to help. I'll try to help. Help, grab him.
I say that to Grimlau too.
Ugh.
I'm not strong enough to do it.
All right, I'll go grab Elmer.
Poor Elmer. least think you can beat the mimic down. Grimlock gets up there, he thinks about grabbing Elmer, but then he sees that mimic.
Yeah, I guess I can just swing at it.
Yeah, I'll do the same then. I could.
Cirilla runs up too with her sword, and everyone's taking a crack at this mimic while it's stuck to Elmer.
What do I roll again? Is there some kind of an attack?
Yeah, it's your axe. You just have to figure out where you want to put your bonus damage in the
Weapon?
damage column or the hit damage. Yeah, so
I see. Weapon, Altanian curved axe.
yeah, you're gonna get a +1 to damage from the strength. You'll get a +1 to damage as well for the. I don't know that miscellaneous is pipe into that for you though. I don't have that set up right. Where is that at?
I don't know. Question.
Hold on a second. Let me put it in there. Okay, now it'll work. You were missing the link on your ID for that weapon. So if you go up to the top of your modifiers, you pretty much have a 1 in your modifier for the damage side for strength because you have that skill. That just basically is you're strong. You can do strong things pretty easy. You can make rolls against that for like lift gates, bend bars, bend people, whatever. But you can also, whenever you hit people, you get extra damage. We can do all the adding up and stuff if you don't have it over there. So you hit very solidly. And for damage, you roll 3 + 1 + 3. Okay, so that's just your regular skills. So you were wanting to put your weapon mastery stuff in damage, right? As before.
Sure. So it's just each time you can add it to either one?
Yeah, weapon mastery, you can pick where you want it to go. You can put it all into hit, you can put it all into damage, you could split it in a lot of
I see.
cases.
Okay. Well, yeah, damage is fine for
like
now.
if you have a 2, you can put a 1 and a 1.
I thought you were adding that in with the thing.
I was tying it to that miscellaneous box up there so that if you populated it with all the other things, it would just add it in for you.
Oh,
that's like your addition box before the fact, right? So then you can go, okay, so I want strength to go here, I want this to go there, and then you go save, and then you just roll your attack, and it does all the things.
All right, I got you now.
It's fine. So you certainly hit it. It's not dodging. In fact, it's not dodging so well because it's trying to eat Elmer that you deliver a good amount of damage to it. I just added the extra damage that you would have got. So yeah, you hit it for 10. Minus armor is still an awful lot of damage. So it's sitting like this. Oops. I added it instead of subtracted it. Okay. What did Snick get? A 3 to hit it? And a 5? Okay, it's able to actually avoid that by stuffing Elmer's body in the way of those attacks. And because you don't want to kill Elmer, you pull your punches. Cirilla is here. She's going to try to take a swing with her swords. She'll just try to hit it instead of damage it. So she'll get a bonus like this. Long sword. 7, 7. It's not going to avoid. So 7 more damage. And the mimic is almost dead. Elmer, it's your turn. What do you do? You're stuck to a mimic. It looks like it's lolling off the side. Its jaw hinge is busted, like this treasure chest looking thing. It has massive teeth. It wants to eat you.
Well, primarily I want to get its tongue off me.
It's very
by
sticky.
just wildly flaying and trying to hit it with my staff.
You can also feel that the longer you're stuck to this, the more you are watching it like dissolve your clothing, and soon it will be your skin.
Then I urgently try to struggle free from it.
Yep. And you said you want to smack it with your stick?
Yes.
Okay, a couple things. So, powers, let me check. Mimic. stuff. What is this? Okay, make me a grapple escape. Just for grins. Go ahead and do that. That's just rolling grapple. If you have it as a skill, if you just roll it, it'll do it. It's against a diff 3, which means you need to beat me a 5. If you get a grapple escape, if you roll above a 5, you can get away. And then you can also try to hit it with a stick. While hitting it with a stick, you're at a -2 to hit because you're stuck to it. Okay, you're not able to get away, so you're still stuck to it, so you can still hit it with your stick. Just give yourself a -2 on the to hit side of things.
Do I just subtract that manually? Or do I need to
We
put it
can.
in?
We can. Just tell me that that's what you're doing. Yeah, go ahead and roll. We
Yes.
can do that. Make it fast. It doesn't want to get hit with a stick, so you have to beat a, it's like a 4. No, 5, sorry. With your stick. You got a 2, so you miss. Let's see. Because it is cornered, because it is mimic, this is the thing it is. It's going to try to eat its prey. Actually, hold on a second. I might be out of the round order. Let me get initiative here. No, actually, snuck. You get to go you get to go before the mimic. So now's your chance.
All right, I already rolled.
Oh, you rolled again?
I rolled originally.
Oh no, I got that. I got that one. This is we're already back around the second time.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! All right,
This is your chance. If you can't help him, he's gonna get probably 8.
I'm gonna do it again.
It's like auto eat you damage because he's stuck to it. Okay.
There's a 7.
7. No, okay, that dodged that one. And then a 5. That doesn't dodge that one either. Yeah, you might have did it. How much damage is that? 3.
3 and 2.
Yeah, I think you did it.
Whew.
Save the day.
Well, that explains all the sticky slobber on the ground. Does the mimic have anything in it?
You see all kinds of stuff in it. There's an Elmer in it.
Oh, you see anything down in there, Elmer?
You'd call him Elmer glued to it, actually.
Yeah.
Can you please help me off? This tongue is so sticky. Before it dissolves my skin, preferably.
Oh yeah, it's totally trying to. Even in death, you pry it off. You pry him off between you guys, and he's Elmer. I'm sorry to tell you this, but you lose your whole sleeve because otherwise it would eat through your skin over time.
I think
Now
I'll
you kind
need
of-
new clothes, because not just my pants are ruined, but everything. Only that is so good.
Everything. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, yes, inside, after you dig through the innards of this thing, you find some kind of tarnished ring inside. You also find a very shiny headband, and one old, like very old looking gold coin.
What is the ring?
Can we at
Just
least
gold,
agree that I've
silver?
earned it?
The ring you're asking?
Yeah, what is it? I mean, what is it? It's got a gem. Is it just a gold band, silver?
It's some kind of tarnished metal, so it's green. Kind of patinaed,
What is it you said, Elmer, that you wanted?
Well, at least anything, because I think I've at least earned something here.
What's I say? What did you want? Are you saying you get all of it?
Well, that band doesn't sound that interesting, but I would like the ring.
Headband sounds like the best part of it, but
Going back to
I'm
the
wearing a
80s with
straw hat,
Elmer's
so I don't
glue
need
and
the headband.
headbands, man.
whatever you want.
Which do you prefer?
I prefer the ring.
Okay. You have a tarnished ring from the mimic. If you put that on your sheet, or if you want to study it later, that's an arcane roll, arcane lore. See what it does over some time.
Do I do
You
the
are
roll now or later?
fairly certain it's magic. You can do it now, and if you want to, we can just pretend over time has happened. You know, when we get there to the next time, if there is a next time. You got to beat a 5 with your roll. If not, you got to try again at a later date. Nope, you do. Okay. Looking at this, you can see there is purposefully patinaed. There are engravings on it, and this, you are positive, is a ring of weightlessness.
Ooh.
So at your command, you become completely weightless. All positives and drawbacks associated to being completely weightless.
Your inertia decouples. The planet moves around the sun without you.
At least
Um,
I'll be less affected by gravity.
That's true. You think about that, and as your buns are burning, even still. Yep. So there's a shiny headband and an old gold coin as well.
You see a shiny headband, you mean like, what? A crown? What is this headband made out of? I'm not
Diadem?
following.
How would I call it? Not a crown, but
Tiara?
just like a band of metal that goes around the head.
Oh, gotcha.
Like a
There's
metal
probably
hilt.
there's a word for that. I can't remember what it's called. Other than a headband. I mean, there's another word for that. I just can't think of what it is.
Bandana.
No.
No.
Hmm.
But it is of a shiny metal.
Yeah.
And then an old gold coin. What are you taking?
Any
Who's
idea what
taking
this
what?
thing is, Elmer?
Do I know
Which
what
one?
it is?
Which
The
thing?
headband.
Headband. You take a look at it. You're thinking this is magic too. Again, it would take study, just like the thing that we would fast forward and figure out. You want to do the same with this? All the
Yeah,
things?
just to. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if you. I'll just keep your other roll. Yes. Yes. Okay, well, you are familiar with all of these items, in fact. All your scholastic learning that you did before you decided to get old and then travel, to make the most of your remaining years. You are pretty sure that this is a headband of intellect. And it will add +1 to your awareness checks, all of them. Mechanically speaking, meta speaking. The old gold coin is actually a coin of wealth. No matter what you do, you will always have this gold coin, no matter what.
As in, like, you can always spend it every day.
Anytime you go looking for money, you will always find this gold coin.
Well, I kind of regret taking the ring now, but I stick to my choices.
I mean, you could trade if you guys want. There's nothing stopping you.
Yeah,
And
you're
I
technically
think I
the
need
only
the ring of
person.
weightlessness the most.
You're the
Yeah.
only person that knows this.
Yeah,
It's in
you're the
your
only
head right
person
now.
that
This is-
knows. So
We're speaking in your head.
Yep.
They're just asking you, "What's this do?" And they're waiting for your, response as you guys walk back to the village, which I will go ahead and do. I'll go ahead and move you guys back
No, I'll explain all the items,
while you do all the things.
and I stick to my choice of the ring of weightlessness.
Okay.
As my butt is still burning.
Villagers are quite eager to hear your tale and to see if you have managed to rescue their daughters and their wives.
Well, the good news is we killed the troll. The bad news is she says that she was innocent and died anyway.
Grimnow's gonna take the big troll head, throw it out at the villagers' feet. As proof they killed the troll.
Oh.
Then hold up the other two so they can see.
Oh. Ah. Seem very amazed. Wow. You truly are great adventurers. Did you find any sign of our women folk?
No,
Unfortunately, we did not.
we found some men, but they were eaten, sort of. Well, they were kimchied.
Decomposing.
Seasoned, I
Fermented.
believe, is the correct
Yes.
term.
Yes.
Oh, miss, that's a nice hauberk you have. And Mark is not here to role play, but we'll say that Sterla says, "Oh, thanks. Why do you say? What brings you to say that?" "Oh, nothing. It's just it looks like the hauberk that the caravan master was wearing earlier when he was trading with us."
Oh, well, it is. That's who the troll found and ate, and also seasoned.
Oh no,
Ah.
that couldn't have happened, right? Because that caravan master was here though, and you guys were here when he
Uh-huh.
was here. What a mystery.
So when you say caravan master, is this the one they were trading with at the beginning?
Yes.
Oh, so you should know him
Apparent-
then. Snuck.
You did trade with that caravan master. Yeah, now that they're taking it, yeah, I guess he did have a chain hauberk underneath his clothing.
Did he leave before we went to bed? Because we did sleep in the inn.
He was still standing there with the village people, actually.
Yeah, he was. I remember seeing him.
He came to the pile of people originally. He just didn't come over here. He was there. But they tell you, oh, the caravan, shortly after you left, they didn't stay the night. They were spooked by the troll and left.
Well, to their peril, I suppose.
I guess they left the wrong way.
Oh, they went. Oh no, they didn't go. They didn't go into the forest. They went west.
Grimlaw rubs at his eyes, thinking entirely too hard.
But anyway, that's the end of this adventure. And again, I don't want to keep you too late. But certainly there's more to be about.
Oh, well, good game. Thank you. It was fun.
Give me the end. This is when I usually play some exit music, but it is banned. So I won't do that. Let me go find this other music instead so I don't get constant in trouble. Come here. I'll play the one I played before. That is okay. And then I'll turn it down because it's probably going to be too loud. Here we go. All right. So, hey, good game, everybody. I hope you had a good time. One of the things we do at the end of the session is, first of all, I give you XP for all the things you did. You achieved an awful lot. So I'm going to go through that, and I'll catch Mark up later. Oh man, scrolling way up here. Let's see. So first, you guys were able to, able to figure out that something was going down here. You found some tracks. You were able to follow your way out. Encountered some half orcs. A lot of you guys were doing a pretty good job role playing your characters, and some of the attributes you have, like absolute hatred of orcs and stuff like that, and not really want to be helpful and things. So for some of those characters, I would definitely give an experience point. You guys ran into some deer later. For some of you folks that are good-natured and don't have flaws to make you despise other people and things like that, you were able to bag a deer. You were even able to find some deer. If you had to backtrack for some reason and decided that was a good idea to inform the orcs where the deer were at, that would have encouraged you some more bonus points. Later on, you were ambushed by Tariva Lord Fiend, the gang, elvish gang leader that you guys thwarted last session. So for you folks that were here last session, that's just the rollover effect from before, and she wanted to get her revenge. Unfortunately, Grimlau was sucked into your bad choices, I guess, from his perspective, maybe. A little further on, you guys encountered an old wreck, right? The wagons. Made some good findings there. Had some really good rolls for all kinds of stuff. You even were able later to use that to your advantage when someone got turned to stone because you had found the oil, which is like, it's there, but only if you do the certain things. So it kind of worked out in your favor. So it was pretty neat. You got to rescue one of your buddies. You certainly did have the option, if it went down a little differently, to free or revivify an old gnome in the forest there. You got to see the cockatrice. I guess it ended up getting spooked by Cirilla, who made note of it, so that's why that went down the way it did. Anyway, you found the cave. You talked to Kayron, and she spoke to your leader, and gave her a piece of her mind. But then, meanwhile, Grimlau got at the behest of Cirilla, gave her a piece of his axe, and things went down. So that was taken care of. You even managed to scrape up some treasure out of it. So all in all, pretty good, successful stuff. Lots of bonus points around. So everyone, I'm going to give you for completing the entire short mission and kind of the build-up. It would be actually like 3 experience points that would go in your reserve in your character sheet, and then at the end here you would also determine who amongst you would vote. Who amongst you, for any reason you want, would you like to vote to get an extra experience point? The only rule is you can't each vote for the same stuff. You can vote for the same people, but it has to be for different reasons. And you cannot vote for yourself. Those are the rules. So who do you
I vote for Grimlar for inadvertently tanking all the damage.
Where's the reserve thing you were just talking about with the XP? There's nowhere on the sheet.
So if you're looking at the Google Doc, there's a reserve point section.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, never mind. I see.
There's also
blind.
There's also one in YAG. I like to, at first I was just going to run this off the Google Sheets when we were doing the one shots, but when I talked to Ultra, he thought it would be more handy if I baked it in, because I usually do that for my other games. So I just did that. So it's kind of duplicated. But under the YAG character sheet, under your guy, if you scroll down just a tad, where there's like one of those line filters, you can name whatever, like attributes and XP and stuff. One of those is named
reserve
XP
points.
and next to it is reserve points. Yeah, so you can put it there as well. Now, YAG you have to manually account for all the points. You can't automate this stuff in here, right? So that's another good thing about just doing it in the Google Sheet and then backfilling over here, so it doesn't make you crazy trying to manually add everything. Because I have all the functions and macros in that sheet, so if you just add points, it'll keep your tallies, your totals, and all that other stuff. Now you can spend your reserve points on new skills or beefing up your other skills, as you level. That's how you level in this game, so you get better. And then you can also opt to keep a reserve point, like you heard some of the other people did, that they could spend to help some rolls, which is really handy. And people didn't die, because it's going to go bad otherwise in a lot of cases. So, it lets the players kind of drive a little bit more, kind of how things go down by picking and choosing how they spend their stuff. So a 3 in there, and then right now we're voting for the people, for the thing, and right now Grimlore has a point in his favor for tanking all the damage. who does Grimlore and who would Grimlore or Elmer vote for? And why?
I'll vote for Elmer since he stabbed me in the back. Ice pick style.
You just rubbed that icy hot on you.
Hey, I just gave you the cold shoulder.
Yeah, you did, literally. Yeah,
That's better.
thanks.
You win.
That way, when I do something bad to him in the next adventure, and it's definitely going to completely be an accident, I won't feel bad.
Well, since this is the way we're now giving points, I vote for Grimlaw for blocking the doorway and having me
yeah?
bump into him.
Yeah. He was that's a different kind of brickwork that you weren't used to when you ran into that. It's very chiseled.
Yeah, it's a non-movable door.